Hello everybody. Sorry it's been a while since I've posted anything, but I thought this would be cool enough, so I actually went ahead and decided to make a video. So let me show you what I did. I revisited the maze. Okay, so here we go. This was the revisiting of the maze. So basically I've got the Sidewinder algorithm. It's the most simple algorithm for making a maze, and I just put it together. And then what I intended to do was put points on the screen in the center of the squares, and then we're going to use the Dijkstra's algorithm for finding the solution to the maze on the way out, and then use a color gradient in that and make it really cool. So I did that, and I will show you this in just a second because they're both kind of together. This is what I call the Pacman because it looks like Pac-Man. See this ad oh well the size of those squares is not what I was intending, but you get the idea. But let's go ahead and make it out to actually what I wanted it to be. There, see, it kind of looks like Pac-Man, so I thought, oh, I better make it save it as a Pac-Man thing. And then when I got into it again, I just thought, why don't I just put them both together into one thing and actually see. So now I've got this, and then I just hit the number 1 and it goes to that, number 2 goes back to that, 1 2 goes back and forth. And so the way that I was able to do that is in the fragment shader, or in the vertex shader, excuse me. I realized that I'm not using the position Z for anything, so I set the position Z down here to 0, and then I can throw in a variable for position Z and use it here. So if position Z is 0.2, then it adds another uniform that I've added, a dot offset. So it adds the offset to X and it subtracts the offset from Y, and it basically puts the little dot in the center of the square. Otherwise, if it's not 0.2, then it draws the lines as normal. So when I do my initialization down here, there's the initialization of the lines, which I won't go into right now, and the creation of the maze, which I won't go into, but here's the point sprites, and you can see I set the Z to 0.2, right? So when it draws the point sprites, just the points, these are the lines that the perimeter of the maze as you go around the maze, and the walls of the maze. So the Z variable is always 0. So basically the only thing that's affected is a vertex that has 0.2 as the Z coordinate, which isn't actually used except for in determining whether to apply the uniform that I added or not. So anyways, that's all. I wanted to share that, and I thought this would be a really cool video. So, I had a little mouse cursor thing going on too. If you notice, this is just a combination of things I've made videos for already, but just in general, this is the way to do the mouse, the funky thing I'm doing with the mouse there. So if the absolute value of the position of X minus the mouse in minus 960 divided by 960, you have to figure that one out. That takes a little bit of figuring, but is less than that. And then this, and you can make it smaller or greater and whatever you want to do. And then you can make, yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I actually have a pre-alpha release I haven't quite announced yet on YouTube, but when it goes to alpha, that I will do a premiere, and I'm going to do a bunch of stuff for that. And as soon as I get Patreon confirmed that it works, I'm going to start advertising that as well. All right, well, thanks again. Be sure to like and subscribe and share this with everybody, and look for a link to my pre-alpha release in the description of this video, because I will be sure to put that in there. But today's the 9th, and I will probably not upload this video until later on today. So there you go.